MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Polar Bears and the Oakland A's. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Lindsey Warner starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So striding forward now, Ryan McDaniel, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
McDaniel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So stepping in, Jeffrey Donnellan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
John Pitts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Donnellan stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
That is it. The second baseman, Ricky Marchant.
At the plate, Ricky Marchant. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. Marchant is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Hit out towards second, scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Syracuse leads it 1-0. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Andres Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Andres Sanchez.
Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch. And that's the first out. Settling in now, Corbin Carroll. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, George Herring, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Randy Sneed. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Carroll is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Quentin Broadway.
Stepping in, Quentin Broadway comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Brock Barreto, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Syracuse is out in front 1-0. Stepping into the box, Charles Dwyer. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Digging in, Chet Escobar. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Shelton is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in now, Freddie Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Here it comes. 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now to the plate, Alan Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Pitts has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Polar Bears are out in front 1-0. Into the box now, Sean Robles, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First offering on its way.
Ball one. Counts 1-0. Hey.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McDaniel with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner goes for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging a soft liner, but this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Dinella. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Herring is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, John Pitts. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position. Too
high, and that cost him ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in, Ricky Marchand. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. Syracuse is on top here, 2-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, David McKinnon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broadway is right there, 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now the A's designated hitter, Andres Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corbin.
Coming to the plate now, Corbin Carroll. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, George Edler.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, look at the dive in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Into the box, Quentin Broadway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Brock Barreto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Brock Barreto. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Line to the right side.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, George Herring. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Randy Sneed, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Charles Dwyer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Chet Escobar, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Escobar, an Ohio native. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Another 2-2 offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Sean Robles. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Robles.
Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Sneed has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Designated hitter, Jeffrey.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeffrey Donnellan. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Freddie Garcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Broadway will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back.
Digging in, David
baseman,
McKinnon.
David McKinnon.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Reined in. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, John Pitts. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. David Brown takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 33, David Brown.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and 2, here it is.
Nope.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Ricky Marchand. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
In now, George Edler. Now both runners on the move.
Sneed brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance? Corbin Carroll. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air to center field. Broadway is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, George Herring. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he popped him up. Marchand over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Sneed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Quentin Broadway. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brock Barreto. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Count is 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
McDaniel.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. In his career, McDaniel is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A bullet to first base.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Jeffrey.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeffrey Donnellan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Syracuse is on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Charles Dwyer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a ball 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The left fielder, Chet.
Stepping into the box, Chet Escobar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, catcher, ready.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Eli Granger enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Granger.
At the plate now, Freddie Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-1, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Alan Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Digging in and looking for more, David McKinnon. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, John Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. In tight at 93, ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 0-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Striding into the box, Ricky Marchand. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Andreas Valdez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, George Edler, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here now the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Lawrence Chamberlain is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Andres Sanchez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Chamberlain, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Corbin Carroll. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
The right fielder, number 6, George Harris.
Standing in now, George Herring, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Too high, and it's 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Sneed, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're still down. It's 2-0. Frank Piedra enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Sean Robles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Ryan McDaniel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 2-0. Frank Lopez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Frank Lopez.
Now at the plate, Charles Dwyer. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
0-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-0.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Shot toward right center, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Freddie Garcia. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, Lopez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Alan Davis. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Oh boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Sebastian Rosado comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. At the plate, David McKinnon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andres Sanchez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Corbin Carroll is on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in, Corbin Carroll. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Just when you thought you'd seen everything. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Ryan Klazuski takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jeffrey Donnellan. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another shot now, John Pitts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Klazuski, 33 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count, the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ready once again, Corbin Carroll. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Corbin Carroll.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. So digging in now, George Herring. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lined back over second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now, Randy Sneed, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Possible winning run on first, one man away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Charles Dwyer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball well outside. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Chet Escobar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is down. And that should do it. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Ryan Klazuski claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.